Yes. Yes. Please let me know. Check. It looks like it's working now. Check. 1, 2. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, for some reason I guess it's not coming up. It's not gonna come up. Hi, Florida Metal. Hi, Promethean. Yeah, for some reason, some weird option was clicked off. I don't know how or why. I know why I didn't do it. I guess sometimes that just happens. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Thought I'd come on early. I was actually gonna come on a lot earlier today, but spent my day doing some things. I got folded laundry. I read a lot today too, and I played a little guitar, and I also, because Marie and Skinny both have the same urns, the same exact urns actually. I took some silver acrylic paint, and I put an M on Marie's urn, and I put an S on Skinny's urn, in a nice fashion, and I put them up. So I did that, and I cleaned up my art room a little bit and cleaned up my altar a little bit because, oh my God, mess. Yeah, so it's been productive. It's been good, Going back to work tomorrow, and yeah, and now I'm here. Good. That's good. Yeah. Ah. Oh, it was raining like crazy. Yeah, one day when I'm ready, I'll show you guys. It looks nice. I just used some silver acrylic. It's not like, because at first I was thinking in my head that I was gonna use like really bold black and put the whole name on there, and then I was thinking to myself, the whole name I don't like, because every time I'm gonna look at it, it's gonna kind of not make me feel so good. So then I thought to myself, silver is a nice color, so I'm like, okay, just the letter, and then I did it, and it came out like really softly in a way without sharp edges. So I was happy with that. I didn't. It turns out that as I thought about it more and more in my head, I didn't like the whole bold letter thing. So a little bit, you have to actually look a little close to even notice it, so just the one letter, and it looks nice. And I put it with my with the urns of my dog Sugar and my dog Asta. So it's sitting above my on the mantle of my fireplace now. So yeah, so that's I did that, and I've been kind of procrastinating on that, but finally today said I'm just gonna do it and get it done, and it's over, So yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday already, tomorrow Thursday, and then Friday already again. So this week, it's going by at a good rate for me. I had some crazy dreams last night. It was really weird. Long too. It was a very long dream. It was one big dream. It's like I oftentimes find myself in dreams. I find myself in buildings with many rooms and many hallways, and I find myself in incarcerated, right? Oftentimes, because that's one of my fears, right? To be locked up and I cannot get out, to having my freedom taken away, right? So I don't know if it's a fear, but it's like one of those things that I'm like, I don't want to imagine. I don't, it's something that drives me nuts thinking about it. Long day. Hope not bad long, but Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I know that feeling. Well, maybe you go to bed a little bit early today, and then maybe you get some extra hours of sleep, you know? But it's always easier said than done. I know that too. I always like, oh, I'm going to go to bed early today. 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, great. Oh, good. That's good. Oh, that was the stuff that you said you guys took to the junkyard. That's really good. I like clearing stuff out. It makes, you know, I've said this many times. It's clearing the residual energy in the area, you know, that's no longer serving you. So it's good, and it makes you also mentally feel better, right? Because you feel accomplished. You feel you got some stuff done. So that's nice too. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on, because it always depends on how many people, right? If there's not that many people here, I'm going to hop off, you know, maybe pop in later or something. Or maybe I'll, you know, because I already thought to myself, I'm going to just, you know, read and... Ah, that's great. That feels so great. I know. It's so weird because like I said, I cleaned my art room today, so it's the same for me, but because my art room is now split in, like, half of it is like recording studio and band equipment and everything, and the other half is all my canvases and all that stuff. So, and my table where I've drawn and all the pens and pencils and shit, and I organized all that today. Ooh, I just got bitten hard by something. And so when I walk out of the room, I look in there and I see all the room that I created, right? Because I moved my guitar, I moved my little amp and stuff like that, and made room, and it feels so good. It feels so good. So yeah, that's a good feeling. I got my candles on tonight, but I keep. Oh, you guys can't see. Man, I'm gonna show you guys. I got these awesome. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? I got the candle holders that are hanging on the wall. And one day I'm gonna take a picture or something, and they are literally they resemble the sigil of Lucifer. It's so crazy. You know, and normies don't notice that shit, right? They don't know. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, and I showed Draven when I bought those, like $8. They're heavy metal. They're like big as hell, tall as hell. You can see it. And heavy, and $8, right? And for both of them, I think. Or for two, I don't know. Cheap, whatever it was. Cast iron, I think they are. And I showed Draven, I was like, look. You see, it looks like, it really looks like the sigil of Lucifer. And he's like, oh my God, I see it. And I was like, it's perfect. But, you know, I get nervous, right? Because I look at the candle and I want to make sure that it's not too close to the ceiling, you know. But it's not. I held my hand over it. I held my hand. And, oh my God, I think this may have been a spider that just bit me. You guys might see me die live on stream here. Just kidding. I doubt it's like that bad. Oh, it's just like crazy though. Oof. Probably a mosquito. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? I really love them. Today I did a little ritual thing, and I was like, man, I'm gonna light them, you know, and it was nice. Yeah, so that's what the whole. You guys really got the whole wall there now. That's pretty cool. I can almost just be like this, but oh man, I think a mosquito is flying through my room. Oh my God. They come in here. They make it in here somehow. These assholes make it in here. It's really annoying. See, if my chair were higher, then it would be better. But it's not. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? The Penguin. Hello, the Penguin. Greetings. Join us. Join us, Sir Penguin. Let me just guess that your name is Ben. Just a wild guess. Hello. Greetings. Yeah, this is kind of nice, right? This is kind of nice. If I can just like have my chair like this. But even like this is okay, right? Then you guys can actually see my wall like that's better. All right, okay. Fucking between the mosquitoes and my skin peeling from the sunburn, it's just like yes, these are my psychic powers presenting themselves in that way now. No, I'm just kidding. This is just, I mean, a 5-year-old could have guessed that, you know. Right, that, and from the looks, oh, wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, looks, shows it almost entirely, but, you know, a little part missing, but that's okay. I like it better. I like it better like this. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can like sit higher here so I can, because I have, let me get another pillow and then I'm gonna try. I'm telling you, Florida is, I can't stand this place. I really can't. In all its glory, I can't. And anyway, the only glory of this place is that we don't have to pay state taxes. That is literally, oh God, that helped so minuscule. I mean, it helped a little bit, I guess. My hair, even my hair, look at my hair. It's so poofy. Oh my God. That sounds good, Ben. So, is there anything in particular that you would like to inquire about, or just in general? You can do whatever you like. Oh, thank you. I just wish it was like smooth and nice, and instead it's all poofy and I don't know. Okay, general sounds good. Let's see. Okay, so we get the 9 of swords here. Okay, so it looks like you have a lot of anxiety. Okay, you're stressed out. It's worry and misery and despair. Like when you lay in bed at night, you don't not feel comfortable. You're very neurotic in your stress and stuff like that, and there could be a particular reason for it, a specific reason for it, but I'm unsure. But yeah, you're definitely very stressed out and you have a lot of anxiety. All right, well, I feel your pain. All right, let's move on. Okay, yeah, that just kind of makes sense. So, the 7 of Cups. So, this causes you to make your own world around you, right? Create a little bit your own world around you. Like, you are very much a daydreamer. You're a person that has a very vivid imagination, and you like to just daydream and fantasize and things like that, okay? So, that's kind of what you're doing in order to curb this anxiety a little bit, okay? So when you're out and about, whatever you do, this is the kind of thing that you do, okay? Like a daydreamer. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. Okay. So we get the Four of Swords. So this I'm gonna interpret as what you should maybe try to do, and what that is that you should somehow try to re-energize yourself. Okay. Rest and retreat, exile, and inverted thought can be something very helpful in this matter. Okay, so sorry. Um, yes. So the key word is retreat, and the key word is really just re-energizing yourself. We all have these certain things that we do that does that for us. It could be even just sleep. If you need more sleep, you sleep for a long time, or try to get some extra sleep. Or for some of us it's meditation, for some of us it's going out into the world. Like it's different for all of us, but in your case, whatever you think that can re-energize you, do that. Okay, because you really need to, because your anxiety is really kind of gnawing at you, and it will help you. So yeah, so that concludes you here, Ben. I hope this gave you a good idea on what would be the best thing to do. Oh God, now you guys can see the light. I'm such an unprofessional amateur. Sorry. Yeah, so I hope you could resonate with that at least a little bit, and that it made sense to you. And I think that none of these things that in your particular case are really permanent or really severe or dangerous, but they are something to consider, because if it's kind of like, I almost feel like this was a reading for myself, because I go through the same type of thing, and over a prolonged period of time, it can be somewhat damaging, right? To have anxiety all the time and stuff like that. I can feel it on my own, So, yeah. I think this mosquito now bit me on the bottom of my foot. Not on the bottom of my foot, but on my... Oh my God, yeah. Because, I think it may have something to do because I'm from Germany, so it's like when I get stung by a mosquito here, or bitten, whatever you want to call it, by a mosquito, then it's like it swells up into a hive. Like it becomes like a hive. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but it definitely happens to me, and I really hate that. It's really annoying. And I will not stop scratching. I'm just gonna tell you guys the truth right now. I do not stop scratching until I'm opening a wound and until it starts bleeding. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it's whatever. Just now that I changed my seating, I have to kind of readjust my lighting. That's the sunburn. Oh my God, Jesus. Okay. God. Anyway. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, then I am definitely allergic to... You're welcome, Ben. You're welcome. Anytime. Come in. I'm available. And also, if you subscribe to me, you get a free monthly reading too. You get a free monthly reading plus no ads, and you get to use my emotes that I created myself. So yeah, naturally that would yeah. That would probably be the wise thing to do. We all need it, Yeah. I'm really glad to be here, guys. This is nice. I really like this. I like this new view like this. This is good. This is good. I usually use the cortisone, and it helps pretty much right away. But my itchings from mosquito bites have kind of lessened almost over the years. Oh, thank you, Florida Metal. So it's like, I just told you guys I got bit, and I already stopped scratching, so that's good. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I guess they get me in a spot where I just can't stop, But I gotta move this. I can't have that there. Okay. Still light up. What time is it now? It's about to go dark in 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But it is, of course, naturally. As soon as the darkness comes, I start getting active. But it is not really to my advantage, right? Because then I can't go to sleep and I have to get up in the morning to go to work. So ideally I should work nights, but I will not do it because it is the worst, right? So it's like, it's kind of a catch 20, what is it, 22? Yeah, because I don't, it's just, I don't want to do it. I like working during the day. When I'm finished with my, yeah, and I did that for a long time. But it's just because then I come home. The problem I have the most about working at night is that once I come home, it's already like 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. And then it takes me another like 2 to literally 3 hours to take care of all my stuff and wind down, right? Because you're just so wired. And it takes me such a long time to wind down to be able to actually go to sleep, okay? And that's my problem. I already have very bad sleeping problems, as you guys kind of know, because I've talked about it. So it's not ideal for me, right? So when I work during the day, I really like it because I work from 10 to, I'm home by like 4 o'clock usually. So 10 to 4, and then I can have the rest of the evening, or late afternoon into the evening to do all my stuff. And then by like 8 o'clock, I'm on here, so it's kind of works out, better for me. Yeah. It's just, I really just like it better. I like to get my day over with work and then go home and do my thing that I need to do, Ugh. That's where the mosquito really likes to bite me the most. I think it may have hit me right here. For some weird reason, this is like the spot. Don't ask me why. So me and you really kind of work almost the exact same hours. That's crazy. Oh, see, I don't like that. That's so late. That's way too late. And then when are you supposed to sleep? Because now you gotta wind down for 2 hours. Next thing you know, it's 4 in the morning. Like, no way. That's not, no. I think there's a, I don't know what mosquitoes actually look for when they bite somebody, but I have realized this because we've had 2 or 3 in the living room flying around, and they kept on biting me underneath here. I don't know what is attractive to them there, but yeah, there's that one bite right there. It's really weird. Whatever. I gotta put some on my lips. They're so dry. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, yeah. And that mosquito did, in fact, bite me there. Okay, that's better. Thank you. We're just talking about work. We're just talking about that we prefer to work days, even so, being night people. Well, I can only speak for myself. Being a night person, I should work nights, but I don't like working nights in the industry that I'm in. So, I just deal with the fact that I get little sleep during the week, but then on the weekends I can catch up on that, Fucking mosquito did get me underneath Mara. Yeah, so yeah, and that's something, like my job has things that I am kind of grateful for, but nowadays it is also something that employers will do in order to keep, dependable people. They will give you a set schedule, and at my job I have always a set schedule. I'm not even getting contact on my days that I don't work there, right? Because they know that I do this, right? Or whatever else I do. I paint, I draw, I try to do all that. So that's really good, but then again, when I had my interview, when I applied for the job and I had my interview with the owner, I told him my schedule. I told him when I can work, and that's it. And then he scheduled me based on that. So yeah, see, that's not. That's why I work in the restaurant industry, so I will go there already and tell them, okay, this is what I can work, and that's it. This is what I can work, and if you can hire me, you can hire me, and if you can't, you can't. That's just it. That just has to be it, because I'm just too, I don't know, European. Like I need my everything. I have my day when I clean my house. I have my days when I do my laundry. When my times and my days when I work, and I have complete schedule. Trust me, or believe me when I say I'm a very spontaneous person. I like on the times that I'm free, I like to do just whatever. It's not that I'm not a control freak in that sense, right? But when it comes to chores and mandatory things, such as work and stuff, I need to have a set exact schedule, right? That's the only way I can maintain my life without even more anxiety and stress, right? Oh, they are really not just, sometimes you have just regular rude customers, right? You have rude customers, but most of these bad customers, they go even beyond rudeness. They go beyond it's disgusting, right? It's literally the way they behave is absolutely like repulsive and disgusting. And it sucks. And I've been doing this 17 years, and you have to grow a thick skin, and also, you know, I have to myself understand that when somebody says they're better than somebody else, right? People look, it's frowned upon. But I really have to say that I come from somewhere where I was raised better than they were, and my output toward others is better. So I'm better, right, than them, and therefore I can only just pity them. I cannot be angry at them. I must pity them, for they're not coherent enough to even understand what they're doing wrong. You know what I mean? Because they don't know any better. Because that they didn't have parents that really invested time in raising them the proper way. Or if they did, they don't have the character that they to continue to maintain that even in their elderly years after their parents have long gone, right? Values of character, of etiquette, of class, right? These certain things. And, of course, I'm a Viking at heart. I'm Viking at heart. But, there are very many different stages to my ancestors, too, So I'm kind of a little bag mixed of all of it. I like to indulge myself in the aristocratic part of my, what my ancestors were, possibly like, as well as the Viking part, as well, as well as the my first ancestors in Mesopotamia, and all of it. I like to embrace all of it, and there's really, there was so much. They were so civilized in their culture and in their history that this is, I soak all that up. I try to soak all that up and put that in my brain and into my heart, and that's what I act upon, So, and these people, they cannot even, not close their mouth when they're chewing. God's damn it. What's the problem here? I don't understand, I don't get it. Food doesn't even taste good when you eat like that. You can't even taste the food. Oh. But anyway. Oh, no. Everywhere I grab is empty stuff. Danger Zone. Greetings. Thanks for coming in. Been a minute. I'm glad you're here. I got a hair tickling me now. Oh, God. I love your little emote. Been okay. Today is the first day of feeling a little bit of relief from some dire depression, so that's good. Going in the right direction. Okay, Promethean, sounds good. Have a good night. If you don't come back, but I'll probably text you or something anyway. So, let's do it, Danger Zone. Thanks for coming, Promethean. Have a good night. Okay, Danger Zone. Anything in particular that you would like to know about, or just in general? Yes, ma'am. Ah! Sorry. Thank you. Hydration, as we would say in German. Hydration. Hydration. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, but anything in particular, Danger Zone, or just... keep having this I started watching. Just let me know before I'm not gonna start doing it until you tell me if you just want general, if you have anything in particular you would like to know about. But so I think I've mentioned this before. I've been starting to watch this German comedy show again. Okay, that I used to always watch at home, and it's called TV Total. And I don't watch new episodes. There's a new guy that I don't know. Like, I don't know. This guy is not at all what the former host was like. Like, Stefan Raab was the former host, and he was just the best. Like, he was just the greatest dude, the funniest dude, musician. And I'm talking about, like, he can play all instruments. He plays drums, he plays fucking guitar, ukulele, everything. Singing, everything. Well, his singing, but at least he hits the notes, right? But one of those multi-talented people. And I've been watching it again, and so, okay, Jenna, let's do that. Before I continue talking, because this is more important. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we get the 10 of Wands here. So you're carrying a very heavy burden. Okay, you have a very extremely difficult and heavy burden on you, but in fact, it brings you to the edge, but you are able to move on. You're able to handle this burden, and you're able to carry it and move forward in your life and do what you need to do nonetheless. Okay, so that's really good. Oh, okay. The Hierophant inverted. Okay, so this is talking about unorthodox ways, okay, in some particular unorthodox ways, and impotence and poor advice. Okay, so there's something that's not quite blooming, and there's somebody that's giving you advice that is misleading. Okay, subsequently making you work in unorthodox ways in your life. Okay, so be cautious of that. Unsure who that is. Somebody you talk to frequently. Okay, could be somebody close, could be not close, but it's definitely somebody that you see frequently. Okay, but do not be alarmed, because here we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful card. So all in all, things are in a good standing in your life, okay? Or they're definitely going to be. It's gonna be filled with abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in your life, okay? So definitely still in a good spot. There's just you having some really heavy stuff that you're dragging around with you, probably from the past, that you're having a hard time letting go. And then hey, Wolf Tamer, hi, welcome, greetings. And then this one person that has you almost, like, I wouldn't say necessarily manipulated, but it has you thinking in wrong ways, because they're not telling quite the truth, and it's making you work and act in unorthodox ways. Okay, so that concludes you here, Danger Zone. Yep. I hope you could resonate with that in some way, and I hope that it helped a little bit to know. Okay, so, and I wish you good luck with this person. Now, don't be too nervous. I think usually these type of things, if they show up in a reading, they're gonna be very obvious for you to notice on what I'm actually talking about. You'll most likely immediately understand that this is this is the person that she was talking about in the reading. I see, right? So do not be alarmed. You will know. You don't have to be on constant guard, right? I hope you're doing well, Wolf Tamer. How are you doing? So anyway, like I said, I've been watching this show that I used to watch, and because it has all the episodes on YouTube, so I've just been going through episode 1 and just going, and I'm like, oh my god, brings back memories, right? It makes you good, and it's really weird because when you've been gone from your home for such a long time as I have, it's been 16 years now since I have lived in Germany, so it's like there's a lot that you forget about things, right? That because like I said, now the show does not play here in America because it's not an American show, it's a German show, right? But the cool thing is that it is available on YouTube, and I just recently thought about it and was like, oh man, I'm gonna just watch the episodes. So, and then suddenly, because this guy is a late night show host, right? Like I was gonna say Jerry Springer, not Jerry Springer, but like Jay Leno, for instance. He's like that, but not as, not in a suit, and I don't know, different, right? He goes more out into the world too. He'll go and just go where prominent people are, mostly European, German prominent people, but also American people. He's met with Britney Spears, he's met with Will Smith, and sat on the couch and had his ukulele, and he's talking to them, right? Because his English is it's adequate, right? So it's actually pretty good. So he's more he's more active, and then he has these he makes fun of a lot of German folk musicians and a lot of German moderators and reporters and athletes and actors and musicians, right? All German people, right? And game show hosts, all of it. He makes fun of them all. And it's so crazy because over the years you forget about so many people. So many people have now slipped your mind, even politicians. They have slipped your mind, and he reminds me of these people. And I'm like, oh yes, I remember Jürgen von der Lippe. I remember Kai Pflaume, right? He says these names, Uschi Glas, and I'm like, oh my god, wait a minute. I remember this person. But over the time, because they have just gone out of your life because you moved away, you don't watch anything, there's no German stuff that really plays on the streaming services, you would have to like pay for German TV every month. I don't really have the money for that, so I just whatever. But now I'm being reminded of all of these people that I forgot over the years, right? And it's so funny. And there's two things that I really love too. It's like, if Americans only knew, he was literally the pioneer of what we call memes, okay? And I explain to you how. He has his desk that he sits at while he does the show, and the desk has buttons, okay? And each button that he presses puts a scene on the big screen there of some celebrity, or either some celebrity saying something really weird, or something confusing, or doing something weird, or it's a person, just a regular person that says something fucked up or weird or funny or whatever. And he will use these frequently, right? Depending on one of his guests says something or whatever, and he's like, really? And then he hits the button, and some old lady's like, lick my ass, right? Some shit like that. And it's so funny because that is essentially what memes are. That's essentially, because it's always the same. You're familiar with the same faces that are put on memes, or the same sayings that is this meme. Oh, this meme is typical for this guy saying this sentence or whatever it is, So, and he did this in like 1998, I think, or 1999 is when the show started. So it's like he is really the pioneer of memes, and people don't even understand because nobody else ever did anything like that. As he did, because he maintained that throughout his entire career of the show. These buttons, right? They would change, but he would keep the certain buttons for months before they would change to new buttons, right? Just like memes. We keep the same memes for months, posting them on Facebook until new memes occur, and then old memes kind of just, they get weeded out, So it's really cool. I wish they had because we try to check for closed captions in English, but it's not there, right? Because it's on YouTube, so it's just in German, unfortunately. But so my whole point to the story is forgetting about people. There's that one, I mean, multiple musicians he's already reminded me of, European musicians. But there's one particular musician that has been, his song has been roaming in my brain. And if you have a minute and if you're in the mood and you just want to laugh or something, you got to check him out. He's a Turkish musician, like a pop singer. And his name is Tarkan, and he sings the song Kiss Kiss, right? And this whole time since he's reminded me of him, which I think I watched this show 2 nights ago or something, or last night or something, not last night, but the night before, and he was talking about Tarkan, right? He was talking about him. And I was like, I know who that is. Who is that again? And I went on YouTube, and I put in... And it it automatically brings up the Kiss Kiss song, because he was like a one-hit wonder pretty much, at least in Germany, so as soon as I do it brings, and I play the song, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember it. So now the song has been stuck in my head since the whole time, and it's like I can't. It's very hard. Turkish is a very hard language, right? So I looked at the lyrics and I tried to sing it, but it's like, at the end of the refrain, the chorus. At the end of the chorus, it goes, right? That's why the song is called Kiss Kiss, and it's just like a, and it's just funny, and then the whole song is about him roaming through the streets of some Turkish town, right? And all the women are like, oh, they see Tarkan and they run after him, and so the song's called. So funny. And I'm just like, I've been thinking about this stupid song. It's just been in my head the whole time, and I'm just like, god damn it, I gotta get out of my head, stop. Anyway, enough about that, sorry. Yeah, so it's funny. It's kind of funny. It's enjoyable, Reminded me of some other German musicians too, which was cool. I know. It's so funny. Yeah, you guys should totally check him out. Tarkan. It reminded me of another band. Is a German girl band, Tic Tac Toe. Okay? Tic Tac Toe. They were like a German kind of a R&B rap, rappers, hard girls, love it. The song that made it famous is called "Piss Off." Okay, verpiss dich. It's good. It's good shit, right? It's 90s fucking early 2000 shit. We like it. We were hard, So it reminded me of that. That reminded me of Dritte Generation, which is a third generation. 3 guys that were rappers, and that's pretty good too. I looked at the song, I added this stuff to my playlist, right? When you guys see my playlist on YouTube, you're gonna see these songs in there, because just for the word G, just for the, I have rap music, but I only have German rap music. That's it. I have only German rap music because I do not like any of this American stuff, especially not the new stuff. Is awful. That is the worst. That's not rap. I don't know what's going on there. That's not hip hop, and that's not rap. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's incoherent, derogatory words that are uttered barely, and that's it. There's not even a catchy beat. There's nothing unique. It's shit. It's all shit. New age rappers suck. They're not good. So, it's not good music. It's not good content. Like even lyrically, we used to have rappers that fucking Busta Rhymes was like considered who's so 90s? Who? The third generation? So 90s, I swear to fuck. I love that shit. I love that shit. No, we had rappers. You know, America had fucking good rappers. Man, even the mainstream rappers, there were good ones, you know, like Eminem. I mean, Eminem's the best to me anyway. I don't whatever. But this is the only American rapper that, you know, even 50 Cent is good. Busta Rhymes was considered the fastest rapper in the world at some point. Like, you know, fucking Tupac. That guy was talking about his life. He was like opening up to the world in his music about what is his life like, you know, Big, you know, Notorious Big, you know, all of these guys, they really, you know, they have now, even in death, they have become legends, you know, that's it. But all of the new I don't know any names of these people. They will never be remembered. In 10 years from now, nobody will know who's that. They come and go like flies. Because they don't produce anything that's in any way extraordinary, in any way like you know, so much effort, so much thought put into it, and you can feel it, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can sense it when you listen to these certain and it doesn't matter what genre now at this point, you know, you can feel it, you can know that there's so much work behind it, there's so much thought put into it, there's so much blood, sweat, and tears, and fucking, you know, everything is in there, you know, all this energy, arguments of this music, fucking everything that's put in there. And this new stuff is just, and even the women too, we have so many now female rappers, and they're, oh, what is that is just shameful, very shameful to me. Maybe I'm too traditional, too old-fashioned, I don't know, but it's so shameful. There's nothing wrong with a woman to, you know, show herself nice and you know, sexy or whatever. Of course, that's nice, but you want to talk yourself about your genitals and all that, like, to all the world, like that. I don't know. It's not good. Not like that, you know? It's nasty. It's not nice. It's not attractive, it's not sensual, you know. It's disgusting how they talk in their song, when they walk around, they're so hard, and they cannot even barely speak right. My English is better than theirs, and they're from America. I'm like, what's going on here? Sorry, man. I just can't. I cannot get into it. I try. I give things chance, and sometimes I give things chance multiple times, right? I give things a chance multiple times, and I still, even on the third try, I'm like, I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. Ah. Oh yeah, it says, of course it says a lot, because they will, you know, a lot of musicians nowadays, they will produce what people want to hear. And we know that most humans on this planet are garbage. Okay, they are incoherent, fucking drooling cavemen, right? That's what most people are. And so that's the music that they indulge in. That's the music that they like, that they want, and that's what these people produce in order to make capital. Okay, by producing music to please the crowds. They do not make music anymore to make music, you know, to produce what they like, what they think, what they want to do. They do it to impress people and make money. Exactly. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And it's even the same, even, you know, that goes all the way into the metal scene, you know. I mean, I see it. It's the musician, most now, just, especially in the death metal scene, you know, because it's all the same. It all sounds the same. There's nothing different, nothing changes. Even I can think more like the deathcore and the hardcore scene are scenes where there's that I am not a big fan personally of the genre, but I can even still see more effort put into stuff, and I can see more of a variety, and I can see that even growing more and evolving better than any kind of death metal at all, you know. And it's just like, just can't. I'm not into it anymore. And that's why black metal is still superior, because black metal is just, you know, there's so many different variables with black metal, right? With the different bands and everything, and it's just that the sound ranges, the ranges between different bands is so big and very typical. Like, you can, the voices and the sound of the bands, you can very much tell them apart, right? You can tell them apart. When I listen to death metal, I cannot tell them apart. The vocals always sound the same from every vocalist. The guitars always sound the same from every guitarist. The drums always sound the same from every drummer. It's all the same. The bassist, you barely can hear at all as it is anyway, you know? So it's like, they play me a death metal band, I'm like, I can tell you one death metal band. I can tell the difference of one death metal band, Obituary. That is the death metal band that I can, you know, I mean, there's a couple more, right? There's some here and there that I can enjoy, that I can tell who that is, but mainly, most of it is just absolutely sounds the fucking same. Especially the local shit. It's not impressive to me. And that is one thing that my mother taught me as a musician, my grandfather as a musician. The biggest thing is that you have to be unique in your sound. You have to set yourself apart from other people, how they sound, what other bands sound like. And when you hear my band, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it is a group effort, right? It's not just me. But when you hear my band, you know immediately, who is this? You know immediately, this is Uptown. By the vocals, by the guitars, by the keys. Those are the three things, right? You know immediately that it is us. Florida Metal, I'm sure you can concur to that. Yes, Florida Metal. Older bands than newer bands. Exactly, because it was still better back then. It was still better. Exactly. And thank you. And so we do. I make sure of that. Like, because we don't want to look, we don't want to sound like everybody else, but we still want to be in the genre of black metal, right? So there's fundamentals of our music, of our image, that align with the black metal culture. But when it comes to the whole monstrosity that is Albtraum, it is very unique on its own. There's no black metal band that you can play that sounds like us. People will say I sound like Danny Filth when I scream. I do, similar, but maybe a couple of screams during the set, but most of my vocals are completely nothing like Danny Filth's vocals. They're higher than Danny Filth's vocals. And that is simply because I'm a woman and I am actually a soprano. I have a very high pitch, so it's just normal, right? It's not because I'm trying to be higher than Danny. No, it's just, that's just how it comes. I sing naturally. I do it naturally, and that's how it occurs, you know? So. Oh, I love that. I really love that you said that. Thank you so much, because that is in essence what we really also kind of strive for, right? We strive to give a feeling to people when they listen to us, because we have a feeling. We get a feeling when we play this music, and then when we listen to it after, we get a feeling. It puts us into a spot too. And so we want to do the same for our audience. We want to catapult them into this area, or something similar, into a ritualistic state involving nature of some type, and this is exactly. And if we can conquer that, as you say we did, then we have accomplished our job, to spread the message. You know what I'm about, what my band is about, right? So and if we can accomplish that, then we have done what we're supposed to do. So God damn it. Okay, you guys gonna have to give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back because I got nature calls. Sorry. And then I was trying to be a mime. I don't know how to do that. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Yeah, I muted it so you guys couldn't hear me pee. God damn it, sorry. Well, anyway. Thanks for coming, Scooby. Welcome. Greetings. Oh, my back hurts. Want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you, Ben, for following and getting a reading from me. Oh, Scooby, yes. Do you have anything? Gave us a piece of your mind. That's a good one. Scooby, anything in particular or just general? I think you usually get general if I am correct. General, like, this will not be, I mean, it's still going to be particular, but if you have something that you're really concerned about, that you really want to know about, it tends to focus your energy on this topic and then it will show up in the cards. If not, then it will just be kind of the energy of everything concerning in your life in this deck and showing what goes on in your life generally. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can find. Ace of Cups inverted. Okay, so Ace of Cups inverted. So this is talking about abrupt and unfortunate changes. Okay, unfortunately, something, you know, in your life is occurring or will occur. Loss of love and stagnation. Okay, feeling stagnant. It could be something that you're currently going through or something that's in your near future, but that's something that's happening. It's not really, you know, bad, because you will regain that love for life and you know, the will to succeed and exceed. You will get that again, because everything is temporary. But right now, this is something that you're either facing right now or going to be facing here shortly. Okay. Oh, okay, this is good. So King of Pentacles. So this is talking about a personage that's very skilled in math and very proficient in financial matters. Okay. You know, kind of like a finance whiz, if you will, right? It could be you, it could be somebody close to you, and it's really going to help with your financial status, okay? So it's like a business know-how, a wise investor. So it will be of you know, it will be beneficial to you. If it is you yourself that is that way, or if it is somebody that you're in contact with or will be meeting in the near future, that that will you know, make you this wise investor and this, you know, business know-how and proficient with financial matters. They will be kind of guiding you into that direction. So that's good. Okay, so moving on. Queen of Swords inverted. So I haven't had that card in a long time. So cruel and deceitfulness and bad temper. Okay, there's something like this is around you. I don't know if that's you, but there's some person that acts in cruel ways and is very deceitful, not to be trusted. Okay, and that's around you, that's close to you, and it's, you know, it's causing problems, be it yourself or somebody else. But it is definitely somebody you're interacting with on probably a daily basis. Okay, so yeah, so that concludes your Scooby. I hope that helped. I hope you could resonate with that a little bit. Cool. Yes, people, subscribe to me so you can use my emotes. I made them myself. They are homemade emotes. And also, I always recommend subscriptions for your monthly 10 card reading and for not having ads. It will give you no ads while you're watching me here live on Twitch. So, oh my god, can this stop? I have non-sticky fingers, I guess. Sticky Fingers is a restaurant that I used to go to in Jacksonville. It was awesome. My mom loved that place when we still lived there. But yeah, I do recommend for you guys to subscribe to me. Because you will get it every month that you're subscribed to me. You get a free 10 card reading, an extensive 10 card reading, and you get to use my emotes, and you get no ads, which is very helpful and enjoyable. So I recommend that to you guys. So of course, anybody that's in the Discord, I know you're in there, Florida Metal. That's in our Discord, the Sect of the Dragon Discord. Yeah, I love my emotes. They're so great. I love this one so much. Oops, not that one. No, not that one. God. It's not doing it. Yeah, these. Oops. No. Oh, okay, whatever. My anger got. But yeah, okay. So this Friday, again, guys, as I have been, well, as I did last week for the first time, but will be the second time. I will be posting a new paragraph in the Discord, just a small paragraph, couple of sentences, of concerning concerning spirituality and esoteric teachings and exoteric teachings as well. And I will be posting out of one of the books. Could be The Secret Doctrine by Helena Blavatsky, or it could be something else, but it's most likely going to be that. And it will be in there free for people to discuss their thoughts and opinions on it. So we will definitely... Oh, hi, Promethean. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So we will definitely be discussing more on that matter, and I'm excited about it. There was... Promethean did well with the interaction on that last Friday. And I know you, Florida Metal, you did as well. Just a couple of readings. Just talking about now I'm talking about what I'm going to be posting, or that I'm going to be posting another paragraph in the Discord on Friday. So I'm excited about it because I myself never know until the moment that I find it, right? Because I'll be reading the book and then I will find this certain paragraph and then I will lock it in and I'll be like, oh, that's the one that I want to post today, and that's the one I'm gonna screenshot and post in the in the Discord. So it's always exciting for me to know too, once I find that paragraph and then post it, and I'm always waiting on your guys' responses to your opinions on what the meaning is. Last time we talked about looking past physical matter in order to find the truth of the origin of life, okay, essentially. So, and that was something where it was suggested that when two particles annihilate each other, they form a new one, whereas I say, but the contrary, they do not annihilate each other, they actually absorb each other, and that's how they therefore become a new entity, right? Because if they were to annihilate each other, then there would be nothing that would come out of it, because it would just, you cannot... 0 plus 0 still equals 0, right? That is just a mathematical fact. So that's what makes you think, that's just my theory, of course, because I'm not a but spiritually, that is just my theory, that then nothing can grow therefore, right? So they rather absorb each other or melt into each other and then create something new. And then I have also followed that up with the whole thought that we know that, a molecule, we came from a molecule that was one molecule, and then it's split. So it goes the same in reverse. You can have one molecule that splits into two different things and then creates something new, and then they split again. That's, for instance, how viruses spread, okay? And then that's how they evolve, okay? And so it goes the other way too, and then it goes that you have multiple pieces coming together and then forming something new, and that is pretty much the essence of alchemy in a way. And this is what is described, that when this happens with particles or with molecules that are not visible to the naked eye or that are not touchable, then this is what creates the engine of life being able to come into existence, okay? But we cannot form a mathematical equation around it yet, or even a physical a chemical equation around it yet. We understand dark matter is something that very much exists, but that we cannot see virtually, but that holds everything in place. And that's one of these things, right? And when people talk about magic or spirituality, it is really just the science of the unseen. It is just something that we have not been able to, as of yet, put an equation to, but we will, in time. That we will also be able to discover more elements. We will discover more molecules, as it is anyway. We already have discovered 2 more or so already. So we're working slowly but surely. This is a very a tedious process, but we're doing it. We have scientists that work. We have stubborn scientists, right? That would call people like us maybe fanatical or fantastical rather. But then you have scientists that completely understand that science is never ending. Science never ends. As soon as you discover something, there's always more behind it that you can still discover, so, and that's exactly what we're talking about, and that's exactly what we discuss in the Discord. And if anybody wants to join in the Discord, just let me know. I will send the link in chat. I will probably just personally send it to you, so just let me know. So this is what we're about. We're all about the teachings of spirituality and of esoteric teachings, and we are the revenants. So yeah, so and anybody is welcome. We are not we're not people that are biased against any religions or anything like that. Any religion, any non-religion, anybody is welcome, in this, and also welcome to speak of their opinions, if they feel like that their gods are responsible, or that they're Christian, or a Muslim god, or whatever it is, or Hindu gods, whatever it is, we understand your connection to your spirituality, and we're here, and we can relate to you, and we can relate to you in some way, for sure, so yeah. So glad you're back, Promethean. Thank you for coming back. I'm just waiting on somebody to give me the cue that they want a reading or something. But even if not, this was a very good stream, and I had a good time, and I'm really grateful everybody came in. I think I'm gonna ooh, Promethean with the 3 card. Whoop, whoop. All right, cool. Let's do it. You want general or particular? Huh. Yeah, oh, okay, job search, gotcha. Yeah, Scooby, it is, the Ouija board is one of those things that is very, controversial, just even for me personally, because I have used it, and I have used an actual Ouija board, and I've used a makeshift Ouija board, and the makeshift Ouija board worked, whereas the one that I actually purchased did not work at all. And it's something because anytime that you do anything, you try to summon something, you pray, you meditate, you reach out further, okay? You try to manifest something will happen, right? Something will happen, and that's pretty much it. The Ouija board is but a tool, just like everything else, that sometimes, of course, it can happen that when the thing lands on the letter, that it is indeed meant to be on that letter. But it can also be oftentimes very much just coincidence, and it's just an energy moving something and an energy doing something to make itself known in a way. But all of these things that when we talk about it like that, that's all that would all be that we are considering these energies or spirits or whatever you want to call it, that we consider them conscious in that sense, in the same sense that we are conscious as living mortal humans. But it doesn't work that way. It's I do believe that it's less controlled, and I do believe that it's less concentrated, so it's less likely to be very purposeful when these things happen, unless you really, like, you have to be really indulged and involved in a ritual, in a deep ritual, in deep meditation, and then these things can actually be very powerful and very purposeful. But a little Ouija board playing is, it's whatever. All right, let's see, Promethean. Let's see what we can see about that. Hopefully, as you know, hopefully we'll see something. I cannot guarantee that it will talk about that, but hopefully it will. Okay. See, this thing got on my nerves. Okay. Okay. So the Eight of Cups inverted. So you're seeing things through. Okay, you're sticking by. You are very what do you call it? Like perseverance. Okay, you're very you stand by this. You're not abandoning things. You're sticking by them, and you're seeing them through till the end. Okay. No matter the difficulty, you are sticking by it. So that's a good thing. I'm not quite sure exactly what this applies to, but it's something in particular that you have in the past turned away from and walked away from. But indeed, this time you're not doing this. You're following through with everything that this throws at you. And that's very positive. Okay, moving on. So the Ace of Swords inverted. So it's getting a little bit more rocky there, okay? So this is talking about there's abuse of power, tyranny, and destruction, okay? Something along those lines is prevalent in your life. Could be job related, could be personal in some way, but there's tyranny for sure going on, and it is bothersome, and it's not, and it is putting a little damper a little bit on your life right now, unfortunately. So this could very well have to do with your job in some sense, and that's why you're trying to move forward or something. Could also be something or somebody else, but something like that is happening. Let's move forward. Okay. So the Six of Cups here. So that's kind of a card of nostalgia, right? You're very nostalgic. There's some melancholy going on because you're kind of hanging in the past, okay? You're hanging in the past. Oh, wait a minute. I think I locked my door and somebody's knocking on it. Hold on 1 second. Thank you. Sorry about that. I locked my door and I forgot to unlock it. And Okay, so yeah, so this could be actually connected, Promethean. Those two could definitely be connected. You know, as in seeing things through, but rather living in the past a little bit, looking at the past and just kind of longing for things long gone. That's a big thing of this card here. So yeah, it's not really telling me anything about the job search. It's just kind of telling me about a general, you know, it's just a general aspect of what's going on with you. I hope that helped or at least resonated a little bit with you. So Guild of Wars 2. Guild of Wars? What? I haven't played. I finished the new expansion, so I haven't had anything to play. Is it this that's blocking? Yeah. I haven't had anything new to play yet, so I gotta wait till I have money for the new expansion. It's like $25, so it's gonna take a while until I can buy it. But I will not stream it anymore either. At least not the PvP aspect. We might revisit it for a world versus world or for a PvE aspect. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Promethean, that is how it really goes. You know, like some people will say to me, I want to have a love reading, but then the whole reading will be about something completely different, and it's because they think that the love thing is what's on their mind, but in all reality their energy and their focus subconsciously is way more involved in whatever this is showing, you know. And then it's kind of a realization like, oh man, like love is not even that important right now. It's actually this what the reading is talking about. Call of Duty. Oh God, I'll teach you the way. Oh God, no. The only ego shooter that I play is Halo, because all of these other ones, I mean, I did play Counter-Strike, you know, back then, but the other ones all look the same to me. That traditional, conventional Warzone shit, and I'm just like, I don't like it. But okay, yeah, Bone Lush, let's do it. Glad to see you. You were kind of hiding in the shadows. Anything particular, Bone Lush, that you want to know about or you need to know about? Jesus. Let me know. I'm good. How about you? Hope you're doing well yourself. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to know about that we can address. If not, we'll do a general. And please, people, follow me, subscribe to me. It will help you if you subscribe to me. You get a free monthly 10 card reading. You get no ads, and you get to use my emotes, okay? So it's a good deal, and I recommend it to you. You can also spend the bits, or you can spend the crystals. It's up to you, but... Okay, we can definitely, hopefully, this... You know, hopefully the deck will tell us about this. But I have a feeling it may. So let's see. Ah, okay. So we're revisiting this particular card, King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is talking about somebody around you, either yourself or somebody close to you, with a financial and business know-how. Okay, a proficient in financial matters, a wise investor. Okay, which is helping you in your financial stability, be it yourself, that you're doing it yourself, or somebody else is doing it and kind of like guiding you in that sense. And that's really huh? What curtain? Trying to see it in the camera. But anyway, so this could be related to a friend or family member that is really helping you in the financial aspects, and that's guiding you, and that's really a very clever and smart investor and manager of money. Okay, so that's really good. That's a good card to have. Moving on. Man, now you got me like looking up all the time to try to see it. I don't see anything. I did a ritual earlier today, so I do find it funny if that did happen. Oh, ads. Okay. Ads. My knees are cold. I just want to make sure my candles are not blowing out. Oh, my best. Maybe. No. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, well. Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta blow out this one candle. It's concerning me. I don't like it when you guys see the flame? The flame is very high. Yeah, the flame is very high. And it's not gonna do anything, but I'm still gonna blow it out anyway. Tried to do it with my finger. It didn't work because I couldn't see it. Ta-da! Oh, damn, you were just joking? That's so lame. You're lame. Anyway. Moving forward. Okay, let's move forward here. The Tower. Ruin. Upheaval. Destruction. Okay? Something like that happening. Going to happen. Unfortunately, that is not positive. That is not... It's severe and abrupt change, loss or accident, traumatic event. Okay? Could also be something that you're carrying around with yourself already from the past, but it's definitely something that's around, and that's going either happening right now or it's going to happen to you in your near future. Okay? So try not to be alarmed about it, but rather embrace whatever comes with it, right? The emotions that will come with it, the even the negative parts that will certainly come with it, That's cool. I love how you did that, Scooby. Okay, final card. Oh, you couldn't hear? Okay, wait. Okay, once. Okay, so it's talking about ruin and upheaval, abrupt changes. Okay, which is something that's either happening to you right now, or is going to happen to you in your near future. But I said do not be alarmed by it, because you need to just embrace everything that comes with it. Everything that comes, we need to just embrace, because if we're alarmed about it all the time, anxiety will just like tear us down, right? So you just got to embrace it and get through it and go through it, and then come out on the other side, and you will see that you will come out on the other side. Maybe not necessarily in a drastic or dramatic manner, right? Evolve into something else. Sometimes that will happen, but oftentimes it's more in smaller steps. You will notice a small change within yourself. So do not be alarmed. Just know that there's some bad things are going to present themselves to you, okay? And then here we have the Five of Wands inverted, okay? So now this is talking about negotiation, okay? This is talking about negotiating with somebody close to you, okay? That you have actually come to a common ground, if you will, with somebody that you had problems with, okay? There was you worked out a solution, and you're using the differences that you had with this other person to an advantage, okay? So that's very positive. This could also be related to people that you said, you wanted to know about, friends and family. This is definitely somebody that's close to you here, and there was some friction between the two of you, but through your friendship withstood this, and through negotiating and compromising and coming to a good solution and conclusion together, you were able to maintain this neighbor, this friend, this family member of yours, okay? So that concludes you here, Bone Lush. I hope that was viable, and I hope that you could resonate with this a little bit, and it helped you a little bit, okay? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And thank you, everybody that's seeking out my services, because I do take this very seriously, and this is not, Halo 3. You're welcome, Bolush. You're welcome, Bolush. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you choosing me as, as the person that gives you your services, if you will. Let's freaking go! I love when you say that. That's so funny to me. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know you, but I can see you for some reason saying it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But good stream tonight, guys. Good stream. I'm glad to see everybody coming back more. It's been slow rather on my streams here lately, but you guys are coming back. I'm seeing you guys coming back. Ooh, altar item. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm wondering. Oh, Wolf Tamer. Okay, we'll do Wolf Tamer first, and then we're going to get the altar item. Anything in particular, Wolf Tamer, or just in general? Yeah, it does. It's been more ebb, though. Just general? Gotcha. Let's see what we can see. Jesus, why can't I shuffle cards today? It's like I've never done this before. Man, I dropped so many cards today. That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever dropped this many. One more good one. not this time. Not this time. I know, all the time though. God. Okay. This should be sufficient enough. Let's see what we can see here. Wolf. Oh. Yeah. They are very rebellious today. They don't want to fit in the deck. Look at this. The Lovers. Of course. That is rather self-explanatory. This is speaking about a harmonious union, about romantic and passionate love, okay? Now, union as well, right? So it is, it can very well, most of the time this is meant in the romantic matter, right? In a partnership with somebody. But it can also mean that you're getting very close and intimate with somebody, even if it's on a friendship basis or a family member or something like that. It doesn't always have to be, on a sexual or romantic level, right? But it's definitely getting close with somebody, and there's a union, and that is really, it's nice, okay? So there's definitely a special somebody that you're attached to, in a sense, and they're attached to you, okay? All right, moving on. Wonderful. 9 of Cups, the genie. Okay, so this is talking about a lot of, let's say, like, there will be a lot of financial opportunities, okay, coming your way, and it's material success, overall well-being, and abundant pleasures, and there will be choices. You will be able to have choices in regards to whatever, many things in your life, and it will be seemingly what I'm feeling is like it will be a very easy flowing path for you for a minute, okay? And positivity and filled with boom chicks wow. So it's very much filled with pleasure, your path right now, okay? So that's really good. So last one. Hopefully we can keep this up. Of course, we had to have something in there. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles. Unfortunately, you're having a little bit of a hard time. It could be your hobby or your work or something that you do, okay? A craft or an art that you dive into frequently, that you're kind of putting it on the back burner, okay? There's like a mediocrity, and there's poor workmanship or quality that you're producing in this this thing that whatever it is that you're doing, your art form, be it music or be it your job or something. You're putting it a little bit on the back burner, and you're not really putting your all your efforts into this 100%. So this is regarding something that you make or do. It's not what happens with people right now. What's happening with people and other things in your life are really going well, okay? So just that, that's something to consider. But yeah, that concludes you here, Wolf. I hope that was helpful, and I hope that you could resonate with that a little bit, at least. Yeah, so makes me want to put a sunglasses on one of my cats now, because I'm seeing that, and I'm like, oh, that's going to look so funny to do that. And they're not going to like it. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could do that, Love it. Yay! Very awesome. Thank you all so much for being here, guys. I appreciate you. We're having some really good conversation, and I do want to say again that I really appreciate everybody supporting me so much, and and everybody that's subscribed to me. And it's just always enjoyable to do this for you guys and to be here and pretty much to be your designated psychic, you know. I love that. So because I can really put my gift to good use, and I know that a lot of times I've helped some of you in the past that were really concerned with some certain things that they had going on, and after I gave you a reading, that, you know, there was relief because you guys, there were some of you that didn't know, you know, and then a lot of these things happened for you, and I helped you see through things, and I have a real appreciation for being able to do that, and for being able that you guys trust me, because there is a part, you know, where you have to kind of trust, you know, where you have to put yourself out there a little bit and let me do that for you, you know, and I know how this can be a little bit, you know, you can make you a little bit nervous to open up like that, and you know, so thank you for being so trusting in me. Thank you, Florida Metal. Thank you for saying. I'm glad I can. You know, I'm really glad, because, you know, the certain people of us, we need to stick together. You know, we need to kind of do this, and yeah. So really good stream. I do want to say special thanks to Ben tonight for following, my new follower. Yesterday we had Ram Model, just called Ram, I guess. I appreciate that, new follower. Again, if you subscribe to me, you get a free monthly 10-card extensive reading, no ad breaks, and my emotes are at your service to use, that I created myself. I designed them myself. So I always recommend subscription to my people. You need my prescription. That's what I like. That's what I told you guys a couple of streams ago, that I'm going to call prescribe to me. You need a prescription of me in your life. So, but I appreciate everyone coming in, and very good activity in the chat tonight, which is awesome. You know, you guys were all talking in chat. I like that. So yeah. Good. I'm very impressed. Oh, hi, Zagros. This would be a Dostoevsky that I'm reading right now. Is the brothers Karamazov, okay? It's hard to see. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky, a Russian author, and this is one of his bigger works, the brothers Karamazov. No, it's not a music book. It's so this particular story right now, still kind of in the beginning, is talking about a man that is a very repulsive man. The whole city doesn't like him. The town doesn't like him. They think he's an awful man. He acts up. He drinks too much. He has bad things about him. He has 3 sons, and these 3 sons have now grown up and all have pretty much come back into the town. Their father has never really cared for them. They were always just cared for by the father's servant. Which then also at some point stopped caring for these sons, for his sons, and they just spread out into different areas of Russia, and they have now, as adults, all returned to their father. And so now we're reading about pretty much the developing story of their lives all together again. And you know, it's interesting because there's talks about, you know, money that was owed. You know, it's almost like how you would imagine, you know, family matters go, but it is written, of course, in the older style, you know, and in much of a philosophical manner, right? So it's really good. It's interesting. It's like really each page is making you want to read more, because you're like, okay, not even because you're into the drama in like a, ridiculous way, but you're really into the feelings of the characters. I'm now starting to get attached to these different characters. How it is when you watch a show or read a book. It's a very similar feeling. You get attached to these characters, so it's intriguing. It's good because I really want to see how it develops, because there's so much that can happen, right? Because there's so much going on. The one son, Dimitri, he is like in love with this woman, and right now he is saying that he needs his brother Aloysia, I think his name is. He needs him to tell this woman that he cannot be with her, even so he loves her, but he's going to be with this other woman, because I guess she makes him feel secure or whatever. So he's like heartbroken, and he's drinking, and he's talking to his brother and all this, like, you're the only one I can talk to about this, and this has been a secret for so long, and talking about things that happened. And then the other brother that he's talking to is Aloysia, which is kind of a very special person, because he seems to be a person that never gets angry at anybody, that never blames anybody for any wrongdoing, and that really just is just a kind person always, and very much gets intimidated by other people, but doesn't show much emotion to it. And it's just very, it's very interesting, all of these character developments and what they're like. And yeah, so I like it. It's my first Dostoevsky, and I've heard that he was one of the biggest Russian authors, or biggest authors ever. So I was like, okay, and I had already the collection in my Amazon shopping cart, right? And I was like, okay, as soon as I have money, I'm going to buy the collection of all of his works. So it was just like 4 or 5 or 6 books or whatever. And one of them is this, the Karamazov brothers. And I was like, okay. And then one day I went to my antique mall, and I'm browsing, and they have all these old books. And then suddenly, what do I see? Dostoevsky, Fyodor Dostoevsky, the Karamazov brothers. I'm like, buying it. $10. Boop. Hardcover. Got it. I was like, cool. So now I just need to buy the other 4. Hopefully I can find them in there too, But maybe I gotta go back. What's tomorrow? Thursday? No, I gotta go back Saturday. But yeah, so it's good. It's good. I just finished the Josephine II. I kept on saying in the last stream third. It was actually Josephine II. The memoirs of the courts of Europe. So I just finished that. That was interesting. It was very much about the story of Napoleon, mainly, right? Everything about Napoleon, how he became what he became. Well, not really how he became what he became, but how he ruled. Okay, that was like one of the biggest things, which is so. It's a very controversial subject, and he was a very cruel and unkind ruler, and a very neurotic and paranoid ruler too. And he was really a dictator, right? It was never really said out loud, but he was a dictator. And why is the stream chirping you out? Oh, sorry. So, but it was so weird, because upon finishing the book, I saw the advertisement of this new movie coming out with Joaquin, or whatever his name is. I always say his name wrong. Joaquin Phoenix, or Joaquin Phoenix, or whatever his name is, and he plays Napoleon in the movie. And I was like, what? And the beginning scene of the advertisement of the movie is Marie Antoinette walking to the guillotine, and I was like, no way. And the way they made her look and everything, I was already appalled. I was like, come on, like, no, don't do that to her. She's my favorite forever. And yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, Joaquin, I don't know what is his name, how to pronounce it. But yeah, he's gonna be playing Napoleon, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this. I want to see this. I'm probably gonna be very disappointed, not in the acting, but in the portrayal, right? Because the portrayal is most of the time like of historic figures is most of the time, like, in its entirety, pretty correct. But then there come certain parts, crucial parts, that they either like add shit to, or take shit away or don't explain it properly or whatever, and it's just like, why do you do it? But of course it has to be done so because it's an artist's interpretation of the work, right? And in order for it to be more appealing on the screen as a movie, you have to kind of change things around, in order to make this, because you cannot make a movie. I mean, you can, but who's gonna sit? But you cannot make a movie as long as you can make a book, So you have to crunch this all together in 2 hours or 3 hours at the most, like Stephen King, and so I'm very forgiving when it comes to this, but yeah. So also saw the trailer for the new movie coming out, The Nun 2. I saw that happening. The first one was, it was what it was. It was whatever. But then again, I'm too, I mean, look around me. Like, I'm not, this shit is not, but it looked good. There were a couple of, but it's so fucked up because they show in the trailer, they already show. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, of course. Jeez. Barbie and Oppenheimer? Double features? What is that? Barbenheimer? What the fuck is that? But yeah, it's so they do it really dumb because they put in a trailer, they put literally the scariest scenes already in the trailer. That in like a 5-minute trailer, and they put like all these scenes, and I'm done with the trailer. I'm like, oh, okay, so I just watched the movie pretty much. I don't have to watch the movie anymore. Because I just saw literally probably. Because everything else I'm going to see out of this movie, it happens to me every time. Then I'm like, oh, the trailer looked promising. I watched the movie. Literally in the trailer were all the best parts. And then the rest of the movie is absolute shit. I mean, come on. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. yeah, no, that's fine. Just sit through the 1.5-hour movie instead. Yeah, instead of watching the 5-minute trailer. I was doing you a favor. Just watch the trailer. Yeah, I know. I try not to do that, but it's like, I'm nosy. I'm a very nosy person. Oh. That sounds interesting. Now that is right up my alley. Yep. That's cool. But yeah, so yeah, those are two movies. And now, of course, the movie where Johnny Depp plays King Louis XV. I want to see that very badly. But I'm also not going to spend the money and go in the movie theater because I don't, first of all, have the money for that, and second of all, I'm just going to wait until it comes out on TV, on one of the streaming services, and it'll be nice and cozy on my couch watching it at home. I don't even have a movie theater open right now that I can go to. The one that's right around the house from me is closed, and they closed since COVID, and they have not reopened. And I think they're going to make that a whole new thing, something else, or I don't know. But unfortunately, this is the only movie theater that I can reach, and they're closed. So. But yes, guys, very great stream. I'm very happy. This was awesome. I think I might hop off for tonight, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I've been on here 2 hours. I really enjoyed it. I'm really appreciative of everybody being here. I like this new camera setting. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I think this is good. I think this is something for other people to kind of look at. Yeah, so I want to say again to my new follower Ben, thank you for following. I appreciate you. I want to say thank you Promethean, thank you Danger Zone, thank you Bone Lush, thank you Wolf Tamer, thank you Florida Metal, thank you Scooby, thank you I shall Um, thank you. Zagros, of course, not to forget. Thank you. Oh, God. I don't want to forget anybody. And I think I might. No, I think I got it. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming today. What a great stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Come and get some readings. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, okay? All the support I need. Not gonna lie. So do that and get your free monthly 10 card reading and your no ads and your emotes, okay? So I want to say thank you everybody for coming. Don't forget Tomorrow Knows in Spiritual Turmoil, and I will definitely be back tomorrow at after work sometime. And for tonight I say tschüss, zdravo, and bye.